So we're continuing our reading. This is what I'm doing in this series, to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I'm reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a little bit as I move along right now. We have just finished out the reign of Solomon. We have read his death, and his son Rehoboam is ascending to the throne. We also finished out all of his writing, the Proverbs, the Song of Solomon's, Ecclesiastes, all that good stuff that all takes place during the reign of Solomon. Now, for this video, briefly, we will step back to the Book of Ether. In our last visit in Ether, we read during the reign of King David. In Ether was the reign of Morianton. Now, Morianton, he came to the throne after a bloody civil war. He calmed everything down, set up a good kingdom, and he was a great king, but a very wicked man. When he died, even before he died, he made his son Kim king, and Kim did not reign in righteousness. He was a wicked king. And after many years, his brother creates a conspiracy and rebellion, deposes Kim, and throws Kim in prison, or in captivity. Kim dies in captivity, but while in captivity, he gave birth to his son, Levi. So Morianton was during the reign of King David. Kim is during the reign of Solomon. Now we get his son, Levi. Now remember, Solomon reigns for 40 years. David reigned for 40 years. Solomon reigned for 40 years. Solomon's son, Rehoboam, will reign for 18 years, I do believe, maybe 17, somewhere in there. So now let us read briefly about Levi. And it says here, "And it came to pass that Levi did serve in captivity after the death of his father, for the space of 42 years. And he did make war against the king of the land, by which he did obtain unto himself the kingdom. And after he had obtained unto himself the kingdom, he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and the people did prosper in the land. And he did live to a good old age, and begat sons and daughters. And he also begat Coram, whom he anointed king in his stead." And that's all we have about the life of Levi. 42 years he served in captivity, as his father had been deposed. When it says captivity, was he in prison? Or was he under house arrest? Was he confined to a city? So when Solomon became king, he told a couple of people, don't leave the city. You're under house arrest. You leave the city, you're going to be executed. Was it the same kind of thing that they were living in the capital city, just not able to leave it? We don't really know. Now, this is 2 verses. And Ether, the Book of Ether does this a lot, where it'll give us snippets. This is 2 verses, verses 15 and 16. So we're just passing through. We're just getting a very brief glimpse. But it is interesting that Morianton, as I say, great king, wicked man. His son was a wicked man and a bad king, a wicked king. He is deposed by his brother. Levi, who likely was not born until after Kim was cast into captivity, he doesn't know Morianton, but he's obviously, I think Kim taught Levi about what Morianton did. They're living in captivity. Kim realizes that he wasn't being a good king. The people rose up against him. His brother was able to throw him out. And so his son Levi is born in captivity, and he teaches Levi. He says, look, I didn't do good. And so when Levi gets older, he's in captivity 42 years. So while we're not given any real information about Levi, about Kim, we're not really told anything about these men. Kim was wicked, and he got deposed. Levi took the kingdom back and was righteous. We're given no details, so we have to try and figure things. We have to kind of fill things in. But that's my speculation, that Kim did teach Levi. However it is, we will read about the time of Jeroboam. Rehoboam and Jeroboam are both, we get the divided kingdom next, and it's going to be all kinds of weirdness, which I will be posting a video about that later today. But we do have to get through Ether chapters 10 and 11, which we're going to get 15 generations in these 2 chapters. So we will have these short snippets throughout our reading. And I will see you in the next one.